Hey, what's up guys, it's Kira and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I wanted to take you through a day in my life, showing you what I implement into my routine to try my best to maintain a healthy lifestyle within everything else that I have to do, if that makes sense. So if you've seen my last few videos, you'll know I've been trying to go to the gym before placement, which has been such a nice part of my routine. I used to do it in previous years, but I stopped because I never had time to go to the gym, work out, go back, get ready, shower, and then go to placement. So what I've been doing is I've been heading to the gym for 7 a.m. and then I just shower here and bring everything that I need to get ready here, which has been an absolute life changer, to be honest. It just saves so much time and I feel so much better throughout the whole day. I just feel happier and healthier and just proud of myself, really. It's a part of my kind of self-love journey of working out because I know that it makes me feel good rather than working out as a punishment or for weight loss. And so that's exactly what I did today. I actually start placement at 8:30 this morning rather than 9, so I have to leave half an hour earlier than I usually would. So I didn't do a full weightlifting workout today. I just did 12-3-30 on the treadmill, and then I did a set of abs because that is much shorter a workout than actually doing, you know, a full lower body day or upper body day. So that's fine. It's a Friday. It's kind of nice to ease myself into the weekend with an easier, more lightweight workout, and I still got to move my body, which I'm proud of. I didn't just think, never mind, fuck it, I won't go to the gym. I still went, and that is something to be noted and give myself credit for. And that's another thing that I'm really trying to implement in my routine, is actually being kind to myself and giving myself the credit for things that I'm doing and making myself feel good, and realizing that it doesn't make me big-headed or arrogant if I'm proud of myself for doing something. It actually just makes me feel more motivated to do it again tomorrow. So I'm definitely working on that because it's been a big part of my life, feeling guilty and weird when I compliment myself, and I kind of just want that to change. It's not a healthy way to live, and it was kind of affecting my whole life because I couldn't accept a compliment from myself, and therefore how am I supposed to accept compliments from other people? And then other people just get offended because they're like, I'm trying to say something nice, and you're like, I just can't accept it. So it's just a whole cycle of things that I wanted to stop, and I think I'm really getting there. I'm giving myself grace, which is like my new favorite phrase because it's something that I've never really done. So giving myself grace, being proud of myself, doing the things that make me feel happy and healthy. So I'm gonna head off to placement now. It's 8 a.m. and hopefully there isn't any traffic, otherwise I am gonna be late. But today I'm in a joint injections clinic this morning, and then I've actually got the afternoon off, which is perfect because I'm gonna meal prep and do all of the other things that I will show later on. But like I said, I'm just gonna head off. So I hope you enjoy this video and let's just continue. Okay, so it's been a little while since my last update. It is now 5 p.m. I think I mentioned it this morning, but I only had half a day of placement today, which was really nice. So I ended up getting home around 2 p.m. and just getting straight into doing stuff that I needed to get done. But I figured I would just sort of catch you up on everything that I did this morning. So I was in with one of the doctors at the GP, but he was running a specific clinic which was to do joint injections, specifically steroid injections for people suffering with arthritis and decreased mobility and increased pain of their joints. And to be honest, it was interesting for the first few injections, but after a while they are all the same thing. Like, I saw one of the shoulder, one of the hip, and one of the knee, and after that they were all just shoulders, hips and knees. Like, I could have gone home after the first 3 and learnt the same amount, but instead I stayed there from 8:30 until 1:30, and it was just very long, and I don't feel like it was as beneficial to me as some of my other clinics that I've done with the GPs. I didn't really get to practice very many like histories and examinations because it wasn't that kind of clinic. It wasn't a consultation, it was literally just in and out with the injection, but I mean, it's a good experience. Hopefully it won't be on my timetable again now that I've done it, because I will not get any benefit out of seeing it happen again. But the GP was really nice. He was really interested in teaching, so he tried as hard as he could to ask me questions, keep me involved and help me with my learning, so that was nice. Any longer there I just would have been so bored, so at least I got to come home and be productive in my own way rather than sitting around feeling like I'm wasting my time. So when I got back, I actually decided to meal prep, because this is one thing that I talk about all the time. It makes life so much easier for the next few days. It's so convenient and quick and easy. The first thing I made was like a healthier version of a roast, which was super easy. I literally just cut up all my vegetables. I did parsnips and carrots, which I seasoned with a little bit of golden syrup because I didn't have honey, and I also used lots of herbs and garlic, salt and pepper, and they always turn out so nice. It really reminds me of Christmas when I make honey roasted parsnips. I also did broccoli, green beans, some new potatoes and some sweet potatoes mixed in, and then I made a corn log roast and some gluten-free stuffing. So I did the whole 9 yards. I made enough for 3 meals, and then the second one was a homemade spaghetti bolognese, but instead of using pasta spaghetti I made zucchini noodles with some courgettes. So my recipe for my bolognese is super simple. Chop up all of the vegetables that I want in there, and then I saute them in with some garlic and some oil. I add in some tomato passata, as well as obviously the corn mince, and then at the end I add in all of the like beans and stuff that I like in there. So this time I did kidney beans and sweet corn. I can't remember if I did anything else, but usually I'll chuck in either some chickpeas or some pinto beans. I like to just have it really full of veggies and beans, and it's so high in protein because of all of that, plus the mince. And then, like I said, I just made some zucchini noodles with my spiralizer, which is actually really good, so I will link it down below. It's from Amazon. I use it all the time to spiralize vegetables in place of using actual pasta. It just means that my meals are lower carb, and also because of the fact that the mince is so full of protein, it means that I'm still satiated after the meal and like completely satisfied and full, but it just means I've had less carbs and more veggies. That's a replacement that I like. It's not a punishment for me. I really enjoy doing that with my food and trying out new recipes and things. That was everything that I meal prepped. I also have some frozen stuff in the freezer, like pizza and chips and like cheese macaroni and stuff that I can have if I don't feel like having my meal prep, or if I don't feel like having something super healthy. And yeah, so I'm not limited with my choice. It just makes life a lot easier. It also really helps with decision fatigue. So what that means is throughout the day you obviously become more and more tired, and your capacity to make decisions to the best of your ability is decreasing throughout the day. So for example, after a long day of placement, I've come home, I'm feeling tired, I'm also lazy, I'm also really hungry, and I can use all of that as an excuse to just chuck a frozen pizza in the oven, because that will take barely any time and barely any effort to make, and I'll be able to eat it as soon as possible. So the fact that I'll have healthy meal prepped meals means that I sort of eliminate the ability to use that excuse, if that makes sense. So because I've got meals in the fridge that will literally take barely any time to just warm up and eat, I don't have the excuse of being tired to go for the unhealthy option. I actually have a balanced choice to make, because the frozen pizza and the meal prep, they're both going to take a similar amount of time to cook and eat. So it eliminates the whole idea of decision fatigue from that process, if that makes sense, because I don't have that excuse to go for the pizza. If I do want to go for the pizza, it'll be because I'm craving it and I'd prefer that over the other option. But because they're two equal options in time and effort, I can still make that choice without using my tiredness and laziness and decision fatigue as an excuse. I don't know if that makes any sense, but basically it's just nice to have healthy options on hand, and even when I'm feeling lazy, that means that I can't use my laziness as an excuse to not be healthy, because it's all right there and ready for me. So anyway, that is everything I've done since I've come home from placement. I also just hopped in the shower and had a nice hot wash my hair, shave my legs type of shower. And tonight we're actually going to the pub, which I really wanted to obviously talk about in this video because I want to be 100% honest and real and put it out there that I just went on like a 10-minute rant about healthy choices and actually having a choice to make rather than letting something else make that decision for you. And today I have a choice to stay in, eat something healthy, go to bed early, or go out to the pub with my flatmates, probably have a few drinks, eat something from the pub, which, I mean, pub food generally isn't the healthiest. And I'm gonna go for that because life is also about balance and socializing and having fun on a Friday night, and I'm very excited. So I'm probably gonna start getting ready now, even though we're not going for like another hour.